My child, come closer. Let me tell you a story that will tickle your belly and warm your heart. Long ago, in the village of Mbamgo, the drums beat loudly one sunny morning. The village chief priest has received a strange message from the oracle. And this message read, a child with a unique gift will be born to the poor farmer Ikoku. This child will save the king, and his family shall become royal. The chief priest was shocked. What type of message is this? Of all people, how Ikoku? Ikoku, who was a poor as a broom without a straw. When he was told, he burst into laughter. The chief priest sent a message across to Ikoku and informed him what the gods have said. Ikoku looked at him and he burst into laughter. And he said, me, royal. The spirits must be joking. Maybe this is a time the spirits wants to just kill me away and waste me, and they want to joke that I will be a royal before killing me. He laughed. But the chief priest reminded him, the gods do not joke. You have to think about it and you have to get ready. Nobody knows the mind of the gods, and we can never question the gods. Months later, Ikoku's wife was pregnant. Her name is Nkim, and soon she gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. But just as the midwives lifted the baby boy up, a sound went out from the baby boy's bum. The new boy released a fart so powerful that the old women ran out screaming, my eyes, my eyes. They were shocked. How can a baby of this nature pollute like this with a large sound? This is unseen before. What just happened? But as the boy grew, his talent of fart grew. Even goats avoided him. Children of his age laughed at him. Women hissed and covered their nose each time he passes, because you will never know when he's going to drop the fat. He has no control of the amount of bullet fat that comes out from his anus. His parents suffered great shame about him, because even the elders, they laughed at the parents. Oh, see Ikoku that will be a royal family man. His son goes everywhere to mess up and down, pollutes without holding his ass. They always laugh and make fun of him. But one thing stood out. The parents never joked with the boy. They loved him. They cherished him. They played with him. They never cared what people do or what people say about him. One day, the parents were desperate for help. So his father took him to the chief priest, a man who had claimed that he had seen things that the gods had told him about the boy. But immediately the boy stepped into the shrine and just sat down. His anus opened and it was a big fart. The chief priest's eyes boggled. He jumped up and shouted, "Carry this bomb away!" You want to send me to my ancestors early? Get out! Get out! What kind of fat is this? What kind of smell is that? A small boy like you have no respect for the elders. Ikoku looked at the chief priest. He shook his head. He remembered all the prophecies, but then he took his boy and left. The villagers mocked them as they went home. Still, the parents wiped his tears and said, "My son, the yam that grows cooked can still be sweet. It doesn't really matter how many seasons, but once the yam is harvested, you cook it, it will be sweet and everybody will sit to eat it." Years passed. Then, one terrible evening like that, the king announced to the elders that the enemies from the north were marching forward to the village. He told the elders that there were sights and sounds of drums of war from this village, and they were not man enough to fight these villagers. But again, the king did not want to chicken out, so he organized for the bravest warriors to go out and stop these villagers that were coming to invade him. But unfortunately, those warriors never returned. Soon, the enemies invaded the village and they captured the king. Fear swallowed the village. Men scattered like frightened lizard. In the chaos, every big man went into the bush. They no more slept in their houses. Even their women had to sneak food at night to the bushes to look for their husbands to eat, because they were afraid that the enemies would strike. Ikoku ran away with the family. But then, the son, Odogwu, never ran away. He told the father, "Don't worry, stay in the bush. Nothing will happen to me. Anybody that touches me, my fat, my pollute, will make them afraid and they will leave me because they will believe I am useless." The boy looked at the father and said, "Have you seen any reasonable man going to catch an unreasonable man? They all call me useless, so don't worry." But the father was like, "What if you were killed with the sword or the arrows?" He told the father, "Don't worry, nobody will kill me. I will live and wait until the war is over." The father and the mother stayed quietly in the bush while Odogwu went in the place he never cared what was going on. Unfortunately, as the enemies invaded the village at night, Odogwu was caught up among a group of captives and taken straight to the prisons in the neighboring village. Once the king saw him, he groaned. How will they put this boy of misfortune near me? Why would they put him in a prison near me? Everywhere this boy is, misfortune follows him. Who brought this useless boy here? How am I sure that it's not because of his misfortune that this war befell my village? Anyway, I know that the drum of destiny never misses a beat. That night, Odogwu's belly rumbled like a distant thunder. He tried to hold it for the respect of the king. Each time he looked at the king, he held his hands, moving up and down, saying, "Oh, I don't want this to smell and worry my king." He looked around and found a calabash. Quickly, he took the calabash by the corner, and farted inside the calabash and covered it by the side so that it doesn't smell the king. The next morning, the enemies took the calabash to the palace. When they saw the calabash, they wondered what the calabash was doing in the cell. So they took it to the palace, thinking maybe there was a treasure hidden inside. But the moment they opened it in the palace, boom! The odor felt like 1,000 rotten eggs cooked in the thunderstorm stew. The warriors fainted. The horses in the palace ran mad. Even the enemy king jumped from his throne and ran barefoot up into the bush. Spirit has come to kill us. The smell, the stench was like where the evil spirit was moving, pursuing people. Immediately this happened, Odogwu noticed that people were running. But the thing was that it was not smelling where he was. Immediately he went to rescue the king, and he walked home with the king. He never covered the king's nose because once you're with him, nothing smelled. So that was how Odogwu returned the king to Mbamugo village as heroes. The king was so happy. After the king has rested, he summoned all the elders and declared, "Today, Odogwu Ibutu is no longer a shame. He is the defender of the people. His family shall join the royal lineage." The villagers bowed. They were ashamed of the past mockery. Odogwu smiled, knowing that what despised people was a gift that saved them. His parents were brought to sit in front of the villagers and treated like royals. Odogwu became the favorite of everybody. Odogwu, who was once avoided by the people, now became a spectacle for people to come and see. Moral of this story: never laugh at another man's weakness. What looks like a cause may be a hidden blessing. Even a stinking smelling fat pollute can save a kingdom. I hope you have learned something from this our story. If you did, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share this story for others to see, as we bring you more amazing stories. Thank you.